What's up, guys? I want to show you how you can think 5 trades ahead and really map out your success to get funded, to get capital to trade with, so you can actually make this a reality. If you're just taking it one trade at a time, or just putting a trade on, putting a trade on, putting a trade on, and thinking you're going to reach your target, but you don't have a target, you're not going to get there, and you're probably going to lose. And it's probably why you've been in a cycle of losing. So we caught 50 pips today on GJ. It's still running, and I think it's going to be a huge move. So check out our analysis on GBPJPY as we took this trade live, and I explained how you can actually get from point A to point B by setting profit targets, by getting consistent and mapping out your next 5 moves, so you can become a funded trader and you can make this a reality for yourself. Enjoy. No chess wizards in here. So
yeah, I watch Queen's Gambit, dude.
Okay, all right. Well, so like being able to think about, okay, cool. So it looks like US dollar yen is breaking down, and we're seeing a lot of breakdowns across the board here on these yen pairs. And this is just an example. And look, we just changed to a sell over here on the 4-hour trend mark. Man, if I could really make a strategy of getting in on this GJ trade early, or UJ or CAD yen, like, we had texted about Gabe, like, and it's like, UJ looks like this is just now getting started. So if you have your trading plan to where you're doing 1 trade a day and 0.5% risk per trade, or only 1 trade on at a time, or whatever it would be, you're risking max 1% over the course of a day, or 1.5%, whatever that is. If you find a setup like that setting up here on some of these yen pairs, and CAD yen is a good one, now we can start to think ahead of, man, I could really start to build a big position here on CAD yen, and this could be my 3% for the week. Like, if you have a 3% profit target for the week, now it could be like, cool, I know what I'm going to do this week, or the rest of this week, or the next 5 days, is really pinpoint, GJ as an example, as it's breaking down, really pinpoint pound yen, and capitalize on this big move if it plays out. So like, so now that really like shrinks the gap of us, like, having a 3% profit target for the week, which would be huge. You can execute on that weekly. You're doing 12% months, and you're doing 12% months on what, 100K funded account. That's great. That's more money than most people make in a month, So now then we can be able to do that, and then just leverage up the amount of capital that we're trading with to then 200K, 400K, and really whatever your consistency level can become, we can literally match, especially with soul funding, because we have access to our investors that have like real capital to
play. The dollar CAD just closed.
Oh, did it?
Yep.
Oh, boom. Okay.
Just remember, Forex carries risk.
What's that?
Trade at your own risk.
Oh yeah, for sure. Matt's analysis is for educational purposes only.
That's right.
But now we can think, just my point in terms of mindset and psychology, because today's mindset and psychology day, we can think 5 moves ahead, because we know what our target is, which is what we talked about yesterday, setting a potential target for yourself. And we can really map out how to even get there, because if we pinpoint even on, these higher time frames, let's see, we looked at Aussie Swiss. I'll just go back to GJ. This is looking solid, by the way, on the sell side. I'll go back to GJ because I was using that as an example. If I'm looking at this and I'm like, man, we've just turned on the 4-hour trend mark and we're below these Bollingers here. This could be a pretty big move, and like, look where we would be breaking down from. So now I can make a whole plan for the week of not just thinking 5 instead of, instead of your next 5 moves, think of your next 5 trades, thinking 5 trades ahead. Which, I mean, dude, that's, if we can start to think that way, all of a sudden we've shifted big time from, the retail trader mentality of like sitting down, even just sitting down and logging on to this webinar and starting to trade. Then we can become strategic around it. And that's how we can really win. What's up, friends? So you could see in that video how important it is to think logically, how you can actually put this into perspective and make this a reality for yourself. So we're looking at GBPJPY here. We came close to getting taken out at break even, but still live, trade is still running. And this is a perfect example of where we went from when I took this trade live and we took it as a group in the accelerator to where we are now. And how, if you have this format, have this strategy, you can begin to map out your progress as a trader and actually make this a reality for yourself. So you need to think in percentages, how to get to point A, from point A to point B, and not to just become a good trader to trade good, to be able to hit profit targets, to hit daily targets, weekly targets consistently over time. So then you can acquire and amass more capital to trade with. And because of the opportunities that we have now, this is actually a reality for you. If you can get dialed in, if you have the strategy, if you have the risk management and psychology and the support to get there. So if you want my help, you want to trade live with us, and you want the one-on-one support so you can take trades like this and actually learn this exact same system that I'm using. We don't hold anything back, and then we can help you get that capital over time. If you're committed and you want to make this happen, click the link below. Let's make it happen for you. I believe in you. I believe that you can do it. I know that sounds cheesy, but man, you can. Like, you're worth it. Your time's worth it. And what else are you going to do? Like, watch Netflix or put it off for another day. You've been putting off whatever it is that you've been trying to do for too long now. If you're just watching one video, maybe learning here, taking signals over there, or just like going to bed at the end of the day, just like, man, I'm wasting so much time. I know that feeling because I did that for, dude, a super long time. So if you want to join the team, get dialed in and make this a reality for yourself, click the link below. Let's make it happen for you. Hopefully you took this trade and enjoyed it, and hopefully you had a great week. Peace.